Hey guys, alright. Back here tonight talking indie comics. Tonight's focus is on Jupiter Issue 1 by Jason Sandberg. I'll get right to it. I love this comic. I loved the experience of reading through this comic. I will try to explain why. I will attempt to articulate how it's so great. I'll probably fail, but that's okay because, like so much great art, it will be left up to interpretation. So, yeah, the quick way to sum it up is it has killer art and killer writing. But deeper than that, I think Jason is doing something wholly unique here. When you read through this comic, his love of comics, of the medium, of the history is clear, but it doesn't read like an homage piece or like emulation. So I'll get to the story. It involves a family that's taking a much needed vacation. The main character appears to be their daughter, who ends up reading a comic that's very much a Jack Kirby style Silver Age comic, and then we're reading that comic along with her. It's so well done. It's so well captured. The main story then takes an intriguing turn towards the end. I am so stoked for issue 2 to learn more. And then in the back, there are these of the comic. There's these other mini stories, kind of like comic strips, essentially, that are surreal, funny. They remind me of the great like Fantagraphic stuff of the late '80s and early '90s. Love that stuff so much. So if you love comics as much as Jason, it would behoove you to check out this comic. But enough of me squawking about it. Let's get a closer look at the book. All right. So here we have a better look at that beautiful cover, capturing a sense of awe, wonder that ideally all great comic covers strive to capture. Good job, Jason. But then on the back, which is really kind of a front, we have another cover highlighting the Kirby-esque classic story I mentioned earlier. Look how authentic this looks. I love issue 289, August of 77. Too cool. So the interiors, beautiful art. Here's the family, the story I mentioned. I love the color palette. It captures this mix of coziness, but also it's like somber, like a sense of melancholy, which I just feel like totally fits for this story. Jumping ahead here. Here we have the daughter discovering that Kirby-esque classic comic, and then we go along with her reading the comic. Look how rad this looks. If you found this comic, you would totally assume was from that era. We have the Kirby crackle going on here. So rad. So yeah, I don't want to spoil the story, of course, so I'll jump ahead to the back where we have Placebo Addiction. Like I said, it's kind of like a comic strip, surreal, funny. This comic is such a joy. It would, if you are a comic fan, it would behoove you to pick up this comic and sign up for issue 2. Hell yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed getting that closer look at Jupiter issue 1. I certainly enjoyed sharing it with you. As I often do, I have a companion artwork to this vid up on all the socials. This time I felt the main character wasn't appropriate to do what I do, so I had to find a fun one. I did. If that interests you at all, please check it out. That'd be rad. I gotta say, Jupiter issue 2 is currently in the sign up phase on Indiegogo. Jason's looking to get 110 followers on there. Hit that goal. Go over there. It's quick, it's easy, it is free. You're just going to get an alert for when the campaign goes live. And just please do this for me so I can ensure that issue 2 is in my hands. Thank you. I'll also say that Jason is the co-host of one of my favorite comic streams, the Friday nights, and tomorrow I'm going to review his co-host comic. It is just the week of the Friday nights. I love those guys.
You check that out. That'd be rad as well. All right, guys, be good, be seen.